When you take a deep breath and go underwater, your body immediately begins a carefully coordinated survival response that most people know nothing about. The first thing that happens is your lungs fill to maximum capacity, and your diaphragm locks in place, sealing the air inside. As you submerge, the water pressure outside, your chest begins pushing inward, compressing your ribcage slightly and making it harder to hold the air in. Within the first 30 seconds, your oxygen levels begin dropping, and carbon dioxide starts building up in your blood. It is the rising carbon dioxide, not the lack of oxygen, that triggers the urge to breathe. Your brain detects the buildup and sends urgent signals to your diaphragm, causing those involuntary contractions you feel when you desperately need air. At around the same time, something remarkable happens to your cardiovascular system. Your heart rate begins slowing down. This is called the diving reflex, and it exists in every human being. Your body is conserving oxygen by reducing how much your heart needs to pump. Blood vessels in your arms and legs constrict, forcing blood away from your limbs and redirecting it toward your brain and heart, the two organs that need oxygen most. Your extremities essentially get deprioritized so your core can survive longer. Your spleen also contracts during this process, squeezing out a reserve supply of oxygen-rich red blood cells directly into your bloodstream. This adds extra capacity that your body would not normally have, giving you additional time before oxygen runs critically low. Experienced freedivers can hold their breath for 8 minutes or more, because they train their bodies to tolerate higher carbon dioxide levels and trigger the diving reflex more efficiently. But even for untrained people, the body's response is extraordinary. As oxygen continues falling, your vision begins to narrow. The edges of your visual field darken first as the brain starts rationing the remaining oxygen to its most critical functions. Your thinking slows, your muscles weaken, and your ability to make decisions deteriorates. If you stay under too long, the oxygen level drops to a point where the brain simply switches off without warning. This is called shallow water blackout, and it can happen even in a pool, even to strong swimmers, because the urge to breathe disappears just before consciousness does. The moment you surface, your lungs expand, and oxygen floods back in. Your heart rate climbs rapidly back to normal. Blood vessels in your limbs dilate, and circulation returns. Your brain reboots within seconds, and the survival response switches off. Your body ran a complete emergency protocol, kept your brain alive, prioritized your most critical organs, and prepared a reserve oxygen supply, all without you doing anything at all.